Hey, Bobby with Rocky Mountain Rafts. Super excited to show you guys the new fishing frames we have at Rocky Mountain Rafts. We have now 3 separate fishing frames, one for our very popular Storm, which is 10.5 foot. We have the 13 foot that we're going to be looking at, and we also developed one for the 14 foot. The frame shop guys have been working hard. We've come up with really cool new ideas and want to show those off. Some of the out-of-the-box thinking that we've had, we just didn't want to copy what everybody else was doing. We saw some problems. We wanted to come up with some solutions. So we built a frame that we think is going to be revolutionary. They're really easy to use. They're super bomber. We use the highest grade products. And, it's kind of a multifunctional frame for your family. The first of the biggest thing that we did is we decided we'd use just a simple 3/4 inch pedestal. This goes into a custom hole so you can run the frame with or without a seat. All the seat swivels. It's quick, it's easy. You could throw them in the back of the truck. By taking off the thigh bar, the oar towers, and the back seat, you can stack multiple boats up, so you don't have to use one truck and for one trailer for every single boat. So really nice if you have any friends, you can stack all the boats one on top of each other and get down to the river quicker and easier. So the versatility of this frame, by simply removing the seats, it's pretty easy. This pops out. You could take off the anchor mount system off the back by simply using your Allen key that you always want to have handy with you on the river, removing the thigh brace bar from the front, and then you have a nice little day frame or a small frame for an overnighter. When you first get your boat out of the box, you can look back at some of the other RMR videos to see exactly how the frames go together. Just keep in mind there's a couple of things that you want to have handy. One is a 1/2 inch wrench. I always keep one in my dry bag or ammo can, and an Allen wrench. What we want to do once we get the frame built, we want to center it up on the raft. I can stand in front of the raft and make sure that everything's about lined up. I typically use one cam strap on each corner. I personally like to make one wrap around the frame. Try not to make any twists. It looks nicer. It just seems to be stronger. I'll feed the loose end up through the cam buckle and I pull down. You can go the opposite way, but I like to have a good wrap on the frame. It just seems not to move around as much. Another thing that I do before I get on the river, once I put the frame together, I don't really crank anything down. I like to get on the water. I like to figure out where my oars feel the best, where my cooler is going to go, where my foot bar is going to go. Again, all of this is adjustable and simply used righty-tighty, lefty-loosey to get it rigged just exactly where it feels the best for you. So yeah, if you get your Rocky Mountain Raft frame, I hope you get out there and rip some lips off. Just a couple things to keep in mind. The cooler is sold separately. There are other accessories like drop sacks, of course the cooler, anchor rope, casting platforms, and a few other things that you can watch the website that we'll be coming out with very soon. Do keep in mind these are plug and play frames. They're not really customizable as far as different sizes. We have one to fit our 13 foot, one to fit our 14 foot, but they would certainly fit other brands of rafts as well. You just want to measure your boat and look at our spec sheet and see what best fits your boat. Just be careful out there, have fun, and tight lines.